Welcome back to the Take Control of Your Life podcast. This week, we're going to talk about the effects of exercise on aging. And I want to map out 3 key points why it's important to continue your exercise routine as you age, especially into our 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. So the first one's going to be muscle mass and strength preservation. So as we age, we naturally lose muscle mass over time. And so regular exercise helps us combat that. Regular exercise helps us mitigate the loss by stimulating muscle growth and enhancing muscle function. This is super important, especially as we get into our 60s where our bone density can start to be affected. And so start a routine as soon as possible, regardless of where you're at in age, and it's going to provide you with longevity and a hedge against that muscle mass loss. Number 2 is cardiovascular health. So improving your heart function. Exercise has been shown to improve cardiovascular health by enhancing heart function. It reduces our blood pressure, improves our cholesterol levels. I have a member in her 60s, and she was on cholesterol medication for years and finally was able to get her levels back down to where she was no longer on that medication. So it's very useful. Now in CrossFit, we do aerobic and anaerobic exercise. And aerobic exercise like walking, swimming, the longer metcons that we do helps us increase our cardiovascular endurance as well, which helps reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke, and other age-related cardiovascular conditions. And then the last one is cognitive function. So brain health. Exercise is beneficial for maintaining and improving cognitive function as we age. So physical activity promotes neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and form new neurological connections. We talk about that in our onboarding process, creating neurological pathways to do these skills. This can help us preserve memory, attention, and problem-solving skills. Exercise also stimulates and release of neurotransmitters like serotonin and endorphins, which can improve mood and reduce the risk of depression and anxiety. You know, we're living in a world where mental health is not talked about enough. And so if we can use our exercise program to help us reduce the risk of depression and anxiety, it's beneficial. And then last piece, regular physical activity is also linked to a lower risk of developing neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. So find a program as soon as possible. We have multiple women in their 60s that say they wish they would have started this sooner, and we've seen them continue to improve day after day and year after year from our program. Now, if you have any questions on this, if you want to talk about how CrossFit could be beneficial to you as an aging athlete, please don't hesitate to reach out. My email is Devan, Devan, at CrossFitCTRL.com. Or if you're on social media, you can shoot us a message on Facebook or Instagram. So thank you for listening.